Alright everyone, welcome to Game 4 of the EtnD vs GGK Clan War, as we have in the top left-hand corner, Happy spawning in the turquoise Protoss as the defending from round 3.
Okay, man, you gotta give it some more feels.
I'm not as good at it as you are.
No, you just gotta let it go. You gotta say, okay, I'm gonna let my balls hang and go for it.
Show me how it's done.
Hello, everybody, and this is Chaos with Chaos Esports Productions, bringing you this clan war. We have Eternal Dreamers and GG Kids, and spawning in the lower right-hand corner in the pink trunks, it is Wannabe Sweet.
Thank you for showing me up on that introduction.
You just gotta go for it, man.
That's why we got you. We got you not for your casting or your knowledge, but your introductions.
Yeah, well, it happens sometimes. Anyway,
all right.
PvZ, my favorite matchup. And it looks like he's actually going to be doing what I find to be the most standard thing to do, which is gateway expand nowadays.
I just want to give a shout out to Happy for actually hitting the correct pylon timing this game. Not the fly block himself.
Yes, that
fantastic play.
I still love the fact that I can like out zoom twice and it just looks awesome.
Out zoom twice? What?
Yeah. It's so cool. Anyways. Besides the fun little changes that they've made in the latest patch, I'm still excited to be a caster. Anyways, so we are going to be seeing a gateway expand come out of Happy, which will probably lead into... Now, the way I tend to play PvZ is I go for a really early Nexus, or put down the Cybernetics core, go for that early Nexus, get out your Mothership core, and then the way I play is based on whether or not I see a third base, depends on if I'm going to be applying lots and lots of pressure, or if I'm going to be sitting back and teching up to Colossus. So...
want to go ahead and mention that Wannabe Sweets actually went for the unstandard now Zerg 15 pool in the ZVP, which the new standard for ZVP is definitely a 14 pool.
He actually went hatch first.
No, that was definitely a pool. What, did he?
Yeah, he went hatch first.
Oh, actually, I see that now. You're right. He did hatch first.
Yeah, so
going for the YOLO against Happy.
Yeah,
Happy.
I mean, hatch first. I mean, with so many Protoss players going for a gateway expand, you know, going hatch first actually is starting to come back a little bit. While it's not recommended, just because obviously cannon rushes kind of blow.
You can just end the game.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily end the game. It just it puts it in a very awkward position where you have to like pray to God that your opponent can't hit a force field.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
So yeah, a couple lings now out on the map. Gonna be doing a little bit of scouting, taking map control, doing all their good stuffs. And basically, we're probably just gonna see a lot of macroing until about the 6:30-ish time frame.
6:37 minutes, we might see some aggression start coming out.
Yeah. It'll really just depend on whether or not our Zerg player takes his third base, and then whether or not...
It's 3 hatching right now, actually.
Okay, so this probe, let's see if it can actually be awesome and actually scout this. Now, he does have a Zergling going around checking all of the...
Actually going to end up right below the probe.
Yeah, so as long as this probe doesn't show itself anytime soon, then he's going to be okay. But... my guess is that Zergling's just gonna chill out happily and wait for that probe to say peekaboo and then just die.
Probe is up there going ice.
Yeah. So, a bunch of gateways now coming down for the Protoss player. Basically just gonna be macroing up, getting his warp gate up. My guess is he'll... looks like he's actually choosing to move out a little bit. Pylon now planting down in front of the Zerg player, so the Zerg player should know that aggression is on his way. So yeah, he's fairly confident that he knows what's going on.
Looks like a fairly standard 3 hatch coming out from Wannabe Sweet, so
yeah.
Only did that one gas up to get link speed. He's got link speed to defend stuff now.
Yeah.
So
basically, the third hatch will come out, and then he'll probably throw down some more gas.
Yeah,
But
Probably it'll
really,
most likely be the double gas on the natural.
yeah, it'll really depend on how much pressure Happy chooses to put on, and forces Wannabe to make that many more laps. He could have had some pretty sick force fields there, but I don't think this is an engagement that
No, absolutely not. And something that I know about Happy is Happy absolutely loves the ZVP matchup.
Oh no, Wannabe.
He really, really does love it.
Yeah. So Wannabe definitely going to be. I don't know if he should counter or if he should just sit back and defend. I feel like we should have seen Spines come up a lot earlier.
Yeah, I think he's gonna lose his third.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like that, and definitely with the ability to just instantly recall. I don't know if using that force field was the best idea, because now he's gonna get a full surround.
No, he's still got plenty of force fields up, I think. But
yeah,
he's often to just mass recall out of that, saying, nope, there's 30 links here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that decision, because he didn't really. I mean, yeah, he took out the queen, but he didn't do a whole lot of damage. Basically, he's going to be a little bit. Happy's going to be a little bit behind as far as economy goes, because that third base is going to get up really quick with the amount of production that he has. And then these proxy pylons are going to get cleared out fairly quickly. So basically, Go ahead.
Sorry. I was curious what Happy was doing up there. He just marched his entire army to the clear for some reason.
Well, the biggest thing is Lair is just now coming up. He hasn't really scouted what his opponent's doing, so he has no idea about his Lair timing. And a lot of times they'll leave the Overlord chilling out on over the third and throw some creep down, and it's quite annoying because it's like, yeah, I'd like to take my third, but I have to wait 50 seconds for this stupid creep to go away.
Exactly.
Yeah, so he's going to just sit back here and defend, and yes, the Overlord is now moving into position.
Oh,
we
the
do
surround, Happy, on.
Those force fields are a little...
They're actually good.
They're good, but they're a little inefficient. So we haven't really seen any major losses from Happy.
Yeah. If we look at the units lost tab, it's definitely still very in favor of Happy. Happy's only lost 7 units for 750, whereas we're looking at 50 for Wannabe and 1,525 units lost. So almost double on the losses for Wannabe sweeps.
This is a really early macro hatch. I don't think I've ever seen a macro hatch this quick. And there goes the wonderful Overlord crap all over the third base. Such an annoyance.
We do have macro and a fourth going down.
Yeah, so we finally have a scout from Happy. He's gonna get a better idea of what's going on. Sees the double gas in the main, sees the Roach Warren. We'll go down to the natural. We'll see that there are indeed double gas there, and he also does scout the Spire. So he does know that a Muta switch is probably inevitable, which I think is probably the best option that Wannabe has. Because I mean, looking at Happy's composition, he's primarily Zealot Sentry, which is definitely a lot more immobile than those Mutas will be. So
absolutely. A little bit of Stalker and Zealot Orbit and also the Reinforced. I think that Wannabe Sweets may have overcommitted to the fact that we thought that Happy would take that third a little bit faster and went and dropped that macro and that fourth. And I don't know if Wannabe will have enough to hold the top, especially since he's committed towards mutas, and now he's literally just sitting on pure lane right now.
Yeah, but if Happy waits too long and those mutas immediately pop, this could be very, very detrimental to this army. He is going to have a recall, so he will have the ability to get out of here. And actually, those force fields are pretty much going to leave him to take out this natural pretty much for free.
Yeah, there's 7 mutas out, but that I don't know. It's not really enough to.
Yeah, I mean
make that efficient.
That was the best call he could have made. Just take out the natural and then just go back home. Now, I would have thought that he would have warped into to his... Oh, I guess his third wasn't done. Never mind. Shutting
Lots of lanes and mutas coming in now.
Yeah, and they're going to just run into all of these. They are almost on +2 now. No upgrade whatsoever. And actually, a good majority of these mutas are going to get taken out.
Oh yeah, he lost a few to Photon Overcharge and a few to the the photon cannons, and then he just marched the natives across the entire army.
Looking at the units tab with 70 drones out on the field, he does not have a significant, army. He's only got 14 mutas, a single ling, and 3 queens. I mean, honestly, if Happy were to just simply counterattack, I think he'd just annihilate.
Yeah, and we see Happy is actually higher on supply right now, which is something you do not see often in a ZVP.
Yeah.
That the Protoss has the higher supply. And Happy one of these sweeps is going up to a 5th base right now.
Yeah, I don't know. He really doesn't. He doesn't have anything to deal with this. And Wannabe's just I know the impending doom is showing up at my front door, and my entire army is not there.